All these street lights hit the window pane. It's been a while since I've been okay. I barely smile, but I don't complain. Please hear me out when I feel insane.
Champion. We are here. It's your boy J Black, aka Blackman. Hit the like button. Click right there. Thank you. We appreciate you for that. Trenches. Eazy the block captain, Mr. League owner, throwing an event. He's in the headlines. Mr. Hat guy. You know what I'm
Eazy
saying?
called my phone the other day. I don't know what you want, but
I'm gonna start off with this. You know, I mean, I don't really care to get into the nines. I feel like the card hasn't really been discussed, you know, in its entirety thoroughly.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I kind of want to get into that portion of it. But I feel like, as far as promotion, everything's working in his favor.
Absolutely.
And this is what I said before and what I've seen. You know, when we did the first video I did for him versus $3, the buzz for this wasn't up.
Right.
He dropped a trailer, did a certain amount of views, and he did this. That person, anybody talking about did a certain amount of views, it wasn't crazy. But once the controversy set in, it's like, oh shit.
Right.
It kind of helped replenish and put eyes back on this card. So I will say that. Salute to you. I mean, it worked out in your favor, however you flip it. Good, bad, in the middle, it worked out in your favor. But I'll let you go. How you feel about the situation with the card before we get into the card?
Okay.
Overall, you know
I'll say this. You know, the original card, I like those battles. If I'm being honest, a little bit better than these.
Okay.
But
I was here for Eazy versus Reed anyway, but I'm going to go ahead.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, the main event is the main event. Yeah, the main event is the main event.
As long as that wasn't, just don't mess with that one.
Right.
Just don't mess with that one.
Exactly. That's the one that we're buying the pay-per-view for, etc. Respectfully to everybody else. But I still think it's a solid card. The way he was able to, you know, still keep the guys that were getting some opportunities on there. And then when you look at some of the names that replace some names, I mean, shout out the Real Deal from Pennsylvania. He brings back Enas, who's respectfully should have been on the card in the first place. So, like, you know what I mean? I think we going to get some goodies here. It's going to be some, I hope the crowd is fair, because some of these battles can go away.
You saying Philly not fair? What are you saying? Why you got to hope? You saying Philly not fair? What are you doing?
Because I don't know. So here's the thing.
I don't know, Mark.
Philly is fair.
Why do you question Philly?
Because this is the thing. Listen.
Ain't you from here?
Yes, I am.
Every time
Are you fair?
I'm at an event in Philly, I'm fair.
Listen,
are you fair? I'm fair. Are you fair?
Sometimes.
There's three of us here from Philly. Are you fair?
That main event look a little shaky to me, man.
What main event look a little shaky?
Yeah, when we get to the predictions, you better remember where you at. I will call Dree right now. But yeah, so I'm here for it, man. I'm here for the card. Getting my tickets. You know, I was debating on going or getting a pay-per-view, but I think I'm gonna go. Just to be in the building. Plus, Eazy will call my phone and act a fool. And I don't feel like having to hang up on him. Eazy people, I know what you want. I couldn't make it. No.
How you feel overall?
Yeah, I mean, I'll echo a lot of the same things that Anwar said. Thoughts on the card? First and foremost, I would say make sure you go ahead and support.
Yes, that's link in the description
if you
box right now.
If you got to pause this video now, go click the link that's in the description. Cop the pay-per-view, man. Support these battle rappers.
Right.
You know, this is how they keep going, and you know, it's if you're a fan, support because you're gonna watch. Other than that, I think it's a pretty good card. Yeah. I mean, I'm kind of on the same page as you. I don't really want to get caught up in the whole black stuff.
Right.
I mean, I'll just my job is to kind of read and react, and this is what we have. So this is what I'm going off of. Fire headliner. You got two Philly legends, one certified Hall of Famer, the other one's the hottest one out right now. And just, I guess, salute.
Go ahead. He's making faces, so I feel like what he's saying.
I'm gonna wait. I got a question though. But I'm gonna let you get your
why
round
did you
off.
stop right? I remember when he stopped you though. Go ahead.
Yeah,
I remember when he made a face.
Oh, me too.
I remember when you made a face.
Me too. Go ahead.
I don't know exactly when we made a face. Go ahead though. We got you in 4K. We got you in 4K.
You said something right before certified Hall of Famer. Go ahead. Don't worry about it. Go ahead.
He said two legends. He said two legends. We have you in 4K, but go ahead though. My fault.
And I want to salute Eazy for being a league owner and being one of the hottest battle rappers out right now, and to throw a card like this in his own city, fire. Fire. So salute to you for that. Lot of Philly, a lot of PA on this card. You got real Enas and Dot is going to be entertaining.
Yes, it is.
Super duper entertaining.
Yeah.
He had a crazy
Enas wears
performance
socks.
at that Gates card. That
Yes,
was
you
just
were telling us
too.
about that, yeah.
You got the Bar God against Rosenberg.
That's going to be crazy.
I haven't seen Riggs in a minute, so I'm kind of excited to see him against another people.
Yeah.
People love him, K Walker from the city. So, pretty good card, man. I'm excited. I'm definitely gonna. I don't think I'm gonna be able to make it, but I'll be able to definitely get the pay-per-view. So I'm here for it, 100%.
So what do you?
So I got a question. I got to ask the question.
Let's get the context right. He said 2 legends and you made a face.
Right.
When he mentioned Eazy versus Reed, you said 2 legends and you made a face.
Right. So here's the
what
thing.
happened?
The exact verbiage, and you can rewind and play. He said you got Eazy versus Reed, 2 legends on the card.
Yeah.
Who the 2 legends? Because Enas is on this card.
No, but he meant that battle though. So are you trying
the
to?
headliner.
He meant the headliner.
Is Eazy already a legend?
Yes.
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 Okay.
Yes.
Why?
Yes.
Why?
What do you mean? Why?
For the things he's accomplished, yes.
No,
Okay.
so this is what you gonna do, right? Let's just say his career
He
cuts
stops
off.
today.
Let's say Belair picks up his character.
Right.
Now
He stops
alive.
today.
He's
Right.
not dead. He's Belair forever now.
He's Hollywood.
Next
He's gone.
10 seasons,
He gone.
you got a movie
He Math
stuff.
Alpha. He out of here.
He's out of here. What happens then? 3 years down the line, 5 years down the line, he's a legend. He's a legend.
4 or 5 year historic run.
Yeah.
It's been on the Budden podcast numerous times, Revolt TV, Bel Air, Peacock.
What are you talking about?
Headlining
he's on
on
the Super
Chrome
Bowl.
against Hitman Holla.
He's on the Super
He
Bowl.
was on
Trust
the
me, I
Super
know.
Bowl commercial along with a
Okay.
couple other people we know.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
All right. I just
Because he got it fast. He got it fast.
Yeah. No. Well, the thing
And honestly, he wasn't even fast because he's been here.
He's
but
working
he
on
had,
TV
he,
shows,
Right.
movies,
Yeah.
whatever else.
He had to go through what
legend.
he went through. Then he came back and did battles and worked his way up systematically, and it was good. He has quotables. He has
And to be
mad
fair,
quotables.
and just to be from
He
where
has
he's
the
at,
last classic, the last real this is not even a question. Classic.
Right. Him and Chess.
100%. So yes.
Okay.
It's probably more. I'm saying off the top of my head, we know for a fact, and we gave it time to. A lot of times a battle's fire, right? But you gotta wait. I things to wait and say it's classic.
Yeah.
We gave Chamber just enough time.
Right.
That's a certified classic.
Yeah, that's a fact. You can go watch that battle today and have the same feel. No, listen. I had to ask simply. I think Eazy is the hottest in the game right now. I think he's a trendsetter. Based on, again, I don't want to get into the details of it, but we know what he's done. So he's broken a mold.
Yeah.
So I just wasn't sure because at that same point, you're putting him in that.
Eazy is doing things that no other MC will ever do.
That's a fact.
You feel me? It's just
that is a fact.
That's different.
That's a fact. Okay.
Yeah.
I had to ask.
I'm gonna stand on that. And thank you for backing me up on that.
No, listen. I had to ask the question though, simply because
all right.
when I think about the legends, again, when you talk about Philly, you got your Enas, your Kaboom, your Reed Dollaz, and it's like, do I put Eazy right there with them right now? But when you
Because I
think
feel
about
like it's
everything,
time. Because if you go through
Yeah, but how long was Kaboom was on fire like Eazy was? How many years was he super on fire?
right? No, that's so.
Same with Cicero.
They had a
Philly
time,
legend, but how many years?
Okay.
This
got
is
you,
like
yeah,
4 or
Eazy,
5. We're in 2023 now, mid 2023.
Right. So that's 3 solid years.
Yeah,
his
it's like
run. I mean, his
3 to 4.
his run to now.
I'll give you 3. I'll give you 3.
Because UM1 was in 2020.
I'll give you 3.
But yeah, I got you. No, all right, listen. I felt like the question had to be asked, so I'm fine with that.
All right,
Go ahead.
Say
We
fair
can go
question,
through the card. K Walker versus Riggs. I kind of want to hear more from K Walker. I kind of want to hear more from Riggs. But they have shout out to Caps. I believe they did an interview there.
They did
I want to see the face before I even give a prediction for this one because I respect them equally in terms of talent, in terms of skill. But K Walker has the advantage in Philly. His walk down series has been good. I think he battled. If I'm taking Bliss Creed. Put Bliss Creed on the next card, please.
Okay.
People don't know this, but I'm gonna say this right now. Bliss Creed is one of my favorites. Hold on. If you know, you know. Hold
get up on
on.
Bliss Creed then.
He's been one of my favorites for years. I've been shouting his name since like 2016. So please, between Stiz and the Trenches, Eazy, Gutty City, put him on this card, please. And thank you.
K Walker just battled Your Honor, I believe, too.
Yeah.
It's kind of a weird battle.
Switch it up.
Yeah.
Switch it. He going
saw that?
Switch it up.
I was watching. I'm like,
They got like
what the hell's
5,000
going on right
retweets
here?
and likes.
Yeah,
Damn,
Shorty
switch it
told
up.
you.
Crazy.
You rapping about kids.
Switch it up.
That was hilarious.
No, I want to see a little bit more. I want to see the face-off, to see the motivation between the two and see who wants some more. Shout out to K Walker. Henny Man battled you in Philly, and I felt like using a TLA, big stage, I feel like that shouldn't have been no question.
Okay.
Right.
It's a question there.
Yeah.
K Walker. We stop making. I'll predict you, but we can't make anything else a question in Philly.
Right.
Come on, man. You're supposed to be him. And I think you are him, but no more questions.
Right.
So until the face-off, I'm gonna leave this one alone. And the face off coming pretty soon, so relax. I'm gonna give you a prediction. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
It's this week, I think.
I mean, I'm gonna agree with. I think both of them are talented. Shout out to Riggs. Riggs has proven me wrong on multiple occasions.
Yeah,
that's the thing. If you remember in the tournament, he was doing good. He battled drugs. We was out there for that.
He ran into Geechee, I believe.
Yeah. He I think he won in round 1, and then he had Geechee round 2, and it was respectfully it was a good night. But Riggs is definitely a problem. I think
Riggs is fire.
The thing is can he win over that Philly crowd? That's what it's going to be. I
think he has a style that can, though.
Exactly.
His style can.
And if he can, then I think Riggs has the ability to take this. I'm going to go to K. Walker 2-1 on the home field advantage. Mm-hmm. But if K. Walker loses the crowd, Riggs is 100% capable of picking it up and running with it and making it look spooky.
Yeah, I got the same thing. K. Walker 2-1, home field advantage.
Okay.
But like you said, don't sleep on Riggs, man. He's been around a minute, and he's been pretty consistent throughout his career.
Facts.
So yeah, K. Walker, don't sleep on Riggs, but I got you winning 2-1.
All right, we can move on. Dub the Phenom, also from Philly. Salute to him. Been doing this thing for literally years and years and years. He's a vet. If you don't know his name, shame on you. I feel like he was in the King Dot tournament as well.
Yes,
he was on a lot of Philly cards. He was on his Battle Academy.
He had a couple dope battles in the tournament too.
Yeah. But his opponent is Real Deal.
Exactly. Respectful.
And Real Deal wanted to be
former King of the Dot champion. You know.
A long reigning.
He relinquished.
He
gave it up.
He gave his own belt up.
He said,
He gave it up. He said, I've been conquering.
I want to give somebody else a
I'm
shot.
gonna give this away.
Right.
So I guess
the
it's
next
former?
champion.
I mean, I guess.
Yeah.
He's still the champion. I mean, so somebody else win that. He's still the champion.
Okay.
You feel me?
I guess
He's
that's
the Real
true.
Deal.
Yeah.
Just experience alone. I feel like he might still got like authority to some of the people, but honestly, he's not. I feel like he can kind of conquer Philly crowds as well. And I feel like for the most part, he's been in positions or situations like, oh, he's not supposed to do good here. Even the Bloomer RBE did his thing there. URL stage against V Magic did his thing there.
Hoops, right?
It don't really, it don't really matter where he's at. He's still real deal, and he is the real deal. For me personally, I'm gonna go 2-1 Real Deal over Dub the Phenom.
Yeah.
It's just for me, certain things that he's already just figured out, and he applies it, and he applies the experience, and pressure.
Right. I mean, you hit all the markers. Thanks for going through all of them.
I can go last if you want. Next time.
Yeah, maybe next one.
It's up to you.
But yeah, I nothing to add there. Shout out to Real Deal. I mean, and Dub the Phenom, but Real Deal is just he's too much of the total package. And like you said, he wanted to be on this card. He saw what happened and was like, yo, if I'm not mistaken, Eazy said like he hit him up like, yo, I'll come through. And so that in and of itself is, that could be trouble.
The only thing I'll add there is we're going to hear a lot of PA sports bars.
Yeah, oh yeah.
A lot of Doc Rivers and Nick Nurse bars probably. PA sports and just it's Real Deal.
Right.
He claims to be the sports bar king. So we're going to hear, especially with the Sixers coach hiring and all that stuff. So looking forward to it. Yeah, it's coming. It's this Saturday. So I mean, it's still fresh.
Not to interrupt this. You feel like you knew that Doc was gonna leave, right? I mean, he had to get fired.
Yeah,
I feel like I just knew it.
It was time.
I tweeted it to him like, "Yo, Doc, if you don't win this game, this is the game before he won."
We were up 3-2.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that's that.
Doc. Mm-hmm. Doc Nurse. You're gonna need a Philly. You're gonna need a nurse if I get it with the Doc. If I fire off with the Doc, you're gonna need a nurse.
Good night.
Next up, Enas versus Doc. No socks. Should I go or should you?
No, let Mark go.
There you go.
I mean,
this is low key one of my favorite battles on the card.
It's gonna be the most
just because of how entertaining it's going to be. All 3 rounds, I think, especially if we know how Enas is going to prepare and have his 3 rounds with his flow and his energy and his like kind of hoverboarding while he's rapping, and then you got Dot with all that charisma and energy and crazy bars and the reaches and all that stuff. But in terms of a winner, I'm going to go Enas. Okay. He's home.
Yeah.
And he's got the crowd behind him. He's going to come in 15, 20 deep.
Yeah.
If not more. It's right on the boulevard by Temple. It's right there. So, you know.
Should be more of I'm saying.
Yeah, it's his backyard, more or less. So I do have Enas taking this battle, but this could be low-key the most entertaining battle of the night.
Yeah.
As far as fun.
Yeah, fun.
As far as fun. Should I go now or you want to go?
Go ahead, man.
Okay, I don't want to take your talking points,
I'm
man.
sure you will. You're going to find a way. You're going to find a way.
Shout out to Enas, fucking drive by, I'll do it on the hoverboard. The Philly flow, the rapping ability, know how to command that stage. It's just a lot that Enas can do, and it's going to be more receptive because it kind of started here, and we respect him to that standard. So Dot has the overhill, he has a mountain to climb, low key. You know what I'm saying? He has a mountain to climb, and I felt like for the most part, y'all sleep on Enas. Champion, for some reason, didn't do a review when he beat Mac Myron.
Yeah.
We talked about it briefly, but I felt like
I remember putting it in the
y'all
group chat
sitting here
asking
trying to
you.
joke around about Enas, but if I'm not mistaken, last year or a year and a half ago, Mac Myron was like, "Oh, Mac Myron can beat anybody, and y'all kind of slighted him versus Enas. Like Enas ain't gonna win that, and he won the battle. So he can compete competitively too while he's being fun and the drive by hoverboard. He could do that. So Dot has a fight on his hands. Good luck, Enas 2-1 for me at least. In Philly,
Yeah, I think that's what it boils down to. Again, Dot is one of my favorite. I've said it all the time. I don't care what y'all say. Dot is highly entertaining. I see a Dot battle, I click to watch the Dot battle and hear the reaches. Again, Dot, the performance, etc. But Enas is a pioneer, one of the pioneers of that Philly flow.
Legend?
Yes, at 100%. 100%.
Make sure we don't know who the legend is.
I don't
We
know
don't know who's the legend. I don't know who you think is the
I don't know
legend.
what your scale is.
We don't know what it is.
I'll run them down for you if you need me to.
Say less.
But yeah,
100% a legend.
He's one of those guys, and the thing is, we love it. So it's definitely an uphill fight for Dot, man. But the thing about Dot, he don't care. That's one thing I'm gonna give Dot. He's showing up to fight no matter where, who it is. He'll battle Mook in Harlem. And will show up as confident as Loaded Lux. Like, you know what I mean? It just is what it is. So, but I'm also gonna go Enas 2-1, man. Shout out to Dot. I know it's gonna be entertaining. That's gonna be the one.
Yeah, all right. Some people calling this the main event.
Froze called it the main event, but it's not.
Froze called it the main event?
But it's not. Shout out to Froze. Shout out to Danny.
All these street lights are doing no pain. It's been a while since I've been okay. I barely smile, but I don't complain. Please hear me out when I'm feeling sane.